Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my 35-week update. The reason why I haven't been making them like consistently is because nothing really changes, and I think I said that in my 25-week pregnancy update that nothing really changes, so I don't want to make them, you know, every week, an every week type of thing. And besides, I'm pretty much almost at the end now. I have 5 more weeks left. It went by so fast. Like, where does time go? Don't mind the clothes in the back. Those are my baby's clothes that I have to go through to get inside his drawers. Everything's just been hitting me so fast. And I figured that would happen after we had our baby shower, which was a complete success. So if there's any of you that actually went and, you know, showed love that are watching this video, thank you so much. We appreciate all of that. Like, there was nothing more that we could have ever asked for baby AJ, because that's all I've ever wanted for my kids. So anyways, yes, I did go lighter. It looks kind of crazy right now. It looks, it was supposed to be like an all over honey, but it turned out to be an ombre because my hair is just difficult and my hair doesn't like to, you know, lighten all in one, you know, process. But yeah, this is me trying to go back blonde, which is going to be pretty easy considering the fact that I pretty much already am. It's just a matter of, you know, fixing up all this. But anyways, so lately everything has changed. From the 25-week update, I have gotten a lot bigger, a lot bigger, and now, you know, everything starts to really hit you when you actually see your baby, like, in your stomach, like, moving even when you're standing up and just walking. Like, that's how you know the baby is big and, like, ready to come out and, like, arrive and see everyone. So really, like, the main things that I can say has bothered me, because they're really, I can't sit here and say that I've had a bad pregnancy, because I haven't. And, you know, compared to people that I do know that haven't had such a good pregnancy, I can't complain. But really, the only things have been, if you guys know what an inflamed nerve is, I haven't had any heartburn or anything like that. So when I explain this to you guys are probably gonna be like, oh, it's just heartburn. It's not heartburn. I know the difference between heartburn and something stinging. Like, I've had this stinging sensation underneath my boobie, and it's right at my rib cage, but it's not my rib. And I know it's not my rib because you can feel, like, if your baby has ever kicked your rib cage or something, you can feel that. So but every single time I wear a bra, or even when I'm not wearing a bra, like most of the day actually, it'll just sting really, really bad. And it's really, really annoying. I don't have it like every single day, but there has been some days where it's like all day long, nonstop. I have to hold it to, like, I have to, like, apply pressure to it just so that it can stop hurting, and that still doesn't even work. I find that sometimes showering helps, because for some reason it'll feel like somewhat numb. And I know that sounds weird, and you're like, what? And, you know, I didn't even bother explaining it to my doctor because I knew she was going to look at me like, okay. And every time I bring it up to someone, they're like, oh, it's just heartburn. I'm like, no, it's not heartburn. It's stinging. It's not burning. It's stinging like when you get a boo-boo on, when you get a cut and it'll sting like really, really bad. That's how it feels underneath my chest. It's not heartburn. I haven't had heartburn at all, actually. So this whole, like, midwives tale. Yeah. Old midwives tale says that if you have heartburn, a lot of heartburn within your pregnancy, that your baby's going to come out with a full head of hair. I have not had heartburn whatsoever, and my fiance, when he was born, he didn't have a lot of hair, and he had blonde hair when he was born, so I'm thinking my son's gonna have light hair and really little of it. So, but we will see. I'm thinking he's gonna have really light features. But anyways, I've had really hard time with acid reflux. I know a lot of people like will not have that problem, but I have had that problem with acid reflux where I have to watch every single thing I eat, otherwise it's just gonna keep rising up in my esophagus all night long, and it's just so annoying because it doesn't hurt, it's just uncomfortable, and it likes to hit me while I'm sleeping, so I have to wake up in the middle of the night to grab my acid reflux pills and take one. Mind you, it takes about 30 minutes for that pill to like kick in, so you're there like, okay, is it gonna work or is it not gonna work? I have had non-stop pressure because my baby is actually in the birthing, like in the right position that he's supposed to be, head down, and I feel so much pressure in my pelvic area. It is not even funny. Like waking up in the middle of the night just to go pee, like I don't even want to pee. I don't want to go to the bathroom because it hurts. It just hurts. I'm starting to feel everything now, and my baby's pushing down, so my due date is June 23rd, but I don't think I'm gonna make it until then, just because I feel like he's getting himself, like he's preparing himself already, like he knows what's gonna happen. I don't know if that sounds weird, but I feel like babies know what they're doing. They know what they're doing when they're in your stomach. But also because of how comfortable I feel like he's been in there, he might not want to come on that due date. He might wait, because usually they say the first baby likes to wait and they like to stall and they get comfortable and they don't want to come out. So I'm hoping that's the case because I really want a Cancer baby. If you guys are really into like astrology like as much as I am, I'm a Sagittarius, so I can't have a Gemini baby. I just can't. I feel like that's just karma. I mean, regardless, I'm gonna love him regardless, whether he's a Gemini or Cancer, whatever. But it would just make more sense if he was a Cancer baby, because my fiance is a Pisces and he's a water sign, and so my baby would be a water sign as well. So they would just, you know, and me and Pisces, we click. So I know me and my son would too. But that has like nothing to do with it. Yeah, anyways, I'm peeing a lot more these days. Like, there's no way around it. Like, I have to pee 24/7, whether it's a little bit or a lot of it, I don't know. Regardless, I have to pee, and I'm peeing. Now these days I've just pretty much been getting the room ready for him.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh, that's my fiance calling. Hello?
Hey, baby girl.
Hey babe, what's up?
So guess what?
What?
It's fucking Friday.
I know. Oh my gosh. I know.
I'm so fucking excited.
Yeah, you could sleep.
I know. I was gonna see if you wanted anything for dinner.
I don't know.
Or do you want to go out for dinner?
You gonna take me out?
I'll take you out, girl.
You gonna take me out to dinner?
Yeah, girl, what you want? You want 2-piece?
Anyways, so I've been getting the room ready for him. We just pretty much have done everything that you're supposed to do. We're pretty much all set with the room. We just have to go ahead and get our hospital bags ready, or that's my job anyways, to get the hospital bags ready, because we don't know what's gonna happen, and we actually are like a half an hour away from my hospital, so I'm actually going to stay with his mom throughout the month of June, because, you know, we figure that it's close to the hospital, and I'm gonna be by myself, so I don't want to you know, risk being 30 minutes away and then having to call him, let him know he's in everyone, you know, and he's at work, and you know, and I'm far away, so calling everyone, hey, come get me, come get me and take me to the hospital, like, that's just insane. So I might as well just stay close to the hospital. Next week is when I start going to my doctor's appointment every single week, as opposed to every 2 weeks. So I'm very, very nervous about that, because that's how you know when it's getting real. I want to try and get myself as prepared as I can. I have been walking a lot. I get tired a lot, but I do try to walk as much as I can. If you guys know anything that I can do to kind of, you know, get myself prepared, get my body prepared. I know that people have told me, you know, squats, but I know those are going to be difficult for me because, you know, getting down on the floor and then getting up, it's just kind of like, it's hard to do, but I really want to take it seriously. I don't want to have a hard time. Since I'm so tiny, I know that's going to be a lot more difficult for me than most people, so I just want to be prepared for it as much as I can. I can say that my biggest fear from what I've heard lately is a lot of girls ending up having C-sections, just out of nowhere, from what I've seen on Facebook, everywhere, that it's just kind of happened and it's out of their control. And I guess that is my biggest fear out of everything. But as far as delivery day goes, I wouldn't say that I'm scared. I wouldn't say that I'm afraid. Because to this day, I think about it all the time. But I've never been afraid, because I'm just like, okay, well, we think that this pain is going to last forever, but it really doesn't. It's just for that time being until he comes out. That's all I'm worried about. It's like, you know, who knows how long it's going to be, but this time of pain, but a lifetime of happiness. I'm going to show you guys my stomach. Yeah, as you can see now, I'm kind of struggling to get up, but this is my tummy. Yes, 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 my big boy, he's getting there. He is getting there, and I have food all over my stomach. That's how you know I'm just like too big now and I can't. So this is how big I've gotten. He has dropped down. You can tell that he has dropped down. He is getting ready to get out, and right now he's actually being really quiet, so I think he's sleeping. Because usually he's really, really active throughout the day, but I know when some days he just gets lazy and he's just like, I didn't get to sleep last night because of you, you know? Because he kept rolling around. That's another thing. My sleep, no such thing. Like, all I feel is pain. All I feel is, I don't want to say pain, but soreness, achiness, like all over my thigh. If I sleep on one thigh for too long, I know there's gonna be pain. Like, there is gonna be a lot of pain. And then when I go on the other thigh, I'm on that thigh for too long, so then there's soreness on that whole thigh. And then I don't take into account that I have to get up to pee, and getting up to pee is just gonna feel incredibly sore. So, but other than that, there's really been nothing else. There's really been nothing new that I can say, other than I've just gotten big. I've gotten big. But swelling, I just recently noticed that my hands like to swell up in the morning and they hurt. I don't know if that's normal. That's something I'm talking to my doctor about, but they go down. They don't stay swollen for a long time, but while I'm sleeping, they get swollen and they hurt. And I don't know if that's a way of my hands growing, because all throughout the day, my hands don't swell up at all. My face doesn't swell up. nothing. The only thing that tends to swell up is my feet, and the only time they like to swell up is when I'm super hot, because I live in Florida. It's super hot outside. So if I'm outside in the heat, or if I'm in the car in the heat, my feet swell up, even if they're super freezing, because my house is super freezing. So if I'm walking on the wood floor or tile with no socks on or no chancletas on, they swell up. Every single time I go to the doctors, they're always telling me my blood pressure is perfect. They tell me everything is perfect. There's nothing to worry about. So that makes me happy, because I don't like when things just kind of happen out of the blue. But you know, I do prepare myself for it just in case, especially with preeclampsia. You just never know. Those types of things just like to creep up on you. You could be like, I guess you could be like 36 weeks, 37 weeks, and that can just come and hit you like bam, like, and it's scary. But thank God, you know, I pretty much pray every single day, and luckily God has gotten me through this pregnancy. He has gotten me through this pregnancy like with flying colors. I haven't had any problems, so thank God. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think I pretty much covered everything. If I didn't, you guys should not feel hesitant, so leave me a comment down below, because I do try to answer as many as I can, but I did kind of take my notifications off on everything, only because my phone just kept on blowing up after the gender reveal. So I kind of just took off the notifications and just never, you know, turned them back on. So I try to get to as many as I can. But yeah, don't hesitate to ask me. I think that's it. I will be back to make an update video probably. I want to say I want to start doing it, you know, every single week until my delivery day. I really want to try and do a labor and delivery video for you guys. I really want to do it I want to try as much as I can. I told my fiance I want to do it, and he said he wants to do it too. I'll try to get that in for you guys. Can't guarantee, can't make any promises, but I'm going to try. So I guess that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.